Hi everybody, it's Professor AK, and I'd like to talk to you today about conducting research via the library databases. Okay students, the first thing you'll need to do is open a browser and type in www.mdc.edu. Make sure that you're using either Google Chrome or Firefox. From here, you're going to go to Academics, Libraries, and click there. And you can see, looks pretty familiar, a search bar pops up. The search bar is great if you're looking for physical items in the library, something like a physical book, a physical DVD, or something like that. Otherwise, you may want to proceed down to databases. So click there. Now, a database is just an organization of information, and as a Miami-Dade College student, you pay for access to all of these databases with your tuition. But before you access any of the information there, you need to log in. So this is really important. This is key information. Your borrower ID is your 10-digit student ID number. And your PIN number is the last 4 digits of that same student ID number. Oops, wrong password. Let's try again. So my student ID and my last 4 of my student ID. There we go. Now I got it. Congratulations, yay me. So from here you can see these are a bunch of databases organized by topic. So I recommend that you begin with the general. And you can see there's quite a few databases in here. This will also be what the librarians recommend. So I'll tell you some good ones. Academic OneFile is really good. JSTOR is good. New York Times, if you keep Googling something and you find that it's in the New York Times and it's older, you can try this database. Sage is also quite good, and you'll see some of these databases show up in other subject areas. So for example, you can see under literature, here we also have JSTOR. Okay, so you can try a couple of different databases depending on what you like. So we're going to start with Academic OneFile, just to show you that one. And it always takes a little bit to load, so don't stress, just be patient. Sing a little song. Listen to the birds chirping outside your window. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds. But here you have the name of the database and a couple of different search options. So one is just a regular search bar. This will actually help you fill in what you might want to look at. So let's say you want to look at Margaret Atwood. So you can see it kind of gives you some options. Do you want to look at the author? Do you want to look at her biography? Do you want to look at The Handmaid's Tale? But also you can use the advanced search options. So here you might want to put Margaret Atwood, and then say your question, your research question, has something to do with feminism. So you can change this to and or not. So you want Margaret Atwood and feminism, and then you're going to hit search. So you'll notice that I don't have a huge amount of returns. I only have 14 returns here. That's actually a really good thing. Okay, so once I have my results, I'm just going to scan through and I'm going to read the descriptions of what I have here. It looks like a lot of these are not dealing with The Handmaid's Tale. So I'm already thinking, okay, maybe I want to look somewhere else. Maybe I want to try some different keywords. But I'm going to try one of these. So I'm going to look here at the very first one. This one looks good by the title, but I already noticed right here it's a book review. So I definitely don't want a book review. Okay, because it doesn't look like very many of these are going to be useful, I've looked through all 17 of them and none of them look like they're going to tackle my topic. I'm going to just go back and I'm going to try another keyword. So this time I'm going to try Margaret Atwood. And I'm also going to try gender. I'm going to broaden my term a little bit and I'm going to see what that gets me. So I hit search. And now I've got 26, so I'm still in a low number, but it looks like I'm getting some stuff that's a little bit better. So we have engendering gender, the works of Margaret Atwood, so it looks like that's a little bit broader. But again, it's a book review, so I don't want to use that. And if we keep going down, looks like I've got a lot of options here. Just gonna keep going. Here's one: Florality, Gender, and Environmental Ethos of Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale. So we've got the book that I've read, we've got the author. Notice it's not a book review, it's a critical essay. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on it. And here I have quite a few options. So first, I'm going to read these couple of paragraphs. Why am I going to read these couple of paragraphs? They're going to tell me whether this article is going to help address my topic or not. If I realize that it's not, I'm going to move on immediately and choose another article. If it is, then I'm going to go ahead and stick with this one. So let's say that I've read these couple of paragraphs and I've decided, okay, yes, this is what I want to go with. So a couple of really cool things about this particular database in general. One, notice I can hit translate and I can translate the article into another language. Let's say I feel more comfortable reading in Spanish. I can go ahead and translate this to Spanish, which is a really nice kind of little feature. I can also send it to myself. So make sure that you send this or download it, or in some way make sure that you can access this article after you have read it. So if you just hit send to, notice you can hit it, send it to Google Drive, OneDrive, or email. I recommend you email it to yourself. It's just easier. The other option is, of course, you can just download it as a PDF and save it somewhere on your hard drive or on your computer, and you can access it at any time. Another cool thing about this particular database, so now it's telling me to save it. I'm not going to, but this particular database, you can also listen to the article. So if you hit listen and then listen again, it will read the article to you, which is pretty cool. You can also download an MP3 version of it, so you can listen to it and read it at the same time. Listen to it while you're driving somewhere. Listen to it while you're cleaning the house, whatever it is that you're into. And let me show you the coolest thing that you can do. So if you look up at the top, you'll see this little button that says Cite. Click on that and look at that. A super magical citation appears for you. It's in MLA 8th edition. It's even in the correct formatting. How easy can this be? Make sure that you check the formatting once you copy and paste. Often the italics won't copy or the font will change or something like that. So just make sure you check it. Okay, students, your keywords are key. So always go back to your research question. What are the keywords there? What are some synonyms and antonyms of those keywords? Just keep playing with those different search terms and look for the suggestions that are offered to you. Plug them in and keep trying. Don't let this process frustrate you. Just keep trying. Try a new keyword, try a new database, try something new. If you're really having a hard time, please reach out via email and I will do the absolute best I can to talk you through it and help you. I'm here.